right, we are on Kicking It with Jason. It is March 11th. I haven't recorded a podcast episode since October. How many months is that? What's after October? November, December, January, February. So we're talking about close to 5 months, over 5 months of not recording. Um, Lots of good stuff to catch up on. Lots of things have happened between then and now. Um, and specifically, what I'll be talking about today is how I started training again back in the gym and the whole process of that went, how it's going, um, some of my insight, some of my experiences, um, as well as um, talking about what it was like training at home. I've been at home training since March 2020, got back in the gym December 2021. So about a year and a half January, February, March. Yeah, over a year and a half, almost 2 years of training at the house. And you know, what a time. What a time to have to pivot and adjust and make those changes. So it's March 11th, right? So how did I get started at XFIT gym? I'm training at home for a year and a half. I have a few clients, and I'm so appreciative of those clients who I worked with because they kept me going. They kept income coming in to pay bills, to get food on the table. Um, you know, they were awesome, very grateful, easy to work with, and we were in my backyard. Barbell, uh, some dumbbells, and resistant bands, and a dumbbell bench, or what's it called? A bench, a workout bench, and a medicine ball, and we got work done. And that's all you really need. Um, you know. So we put in work, and that was pretty much Monday through Friday. Um, Zoom clients as well. I'm very appreciative of my Zoom clients. I train 2 people on Zoom, and that's how it's been from March 2020 all the way till now. So it was very scary, very different. In the fitness industry, gyms weren't open. Um, we had to figure it out. We had to keep going. And thank God for my landlord working with me. We have a very cool relationship. He's known me for over 10 years now. So, just having that, being able to work out and have that agreement and communication together from landlord to tenant to just be training at the house was a blessing. Now it's what is it? Early December. One of my homeboys I got my black belt with, a brother to me, Mario, his mom messaged me and was like, "Hey, there's this gym. It's right down the street from you, right down the street from Doomlow's Academy, where I grew up and trained at. Um, it's right down the street from there, and they're looking for trainers to run group classes and perhaps do personal training." So I inquired. And the way I sent my information was I did send a resume. My resume is like, I don't know, it's not like a great resume. I don't even look at that thing ever. But I make content every day and all day. And I have content from when I was training at Doomlow's, do my kickboxing classes, do my sessions over there. I have content on YouTube, Instagram, you name it. I have content from my backyard workouts. And so I send some videos like, this is what I do, this is my work, this is how I get down. Um, you can see my expertise, you can see my experience, you can see who I am as a person. Go have a look. And that's the beauty of making content, that's the beauty of documenting, is that you brand yourself, you market yourself, you have a whole catalog and library of these workouts and what you do. So if any gym, any person that wants to work with me as a client or hire me, they have free, um, you know, access to all that. They can go right on in and see all that. So that's what I did. I sent Joe Ruiz. He's the owner of XFIT. Sent him the information. We did a Zoom interview, and I'll tell you about the Zoom interview. So the Zoom interview went well. I think like after it took a few days just to get the meeting set up. He's like, hey, I'm looking for a trainer that can do group classes. Here in Pinole, there's also, he runs classes in El Cerrito at the community center. So I do a 10 a.m. class in Pinole, and I do a 7 a.m. class in El Cerrito. 10 a.m. on Monday, 7 a.m. in El Cerrito. And those are two classes that I run. So I'm like, hey, yeah, I can do group classes, and I'm also a personal trainer. And so I was like, how does personal training work? He told me his fee, told me his price, and I wanted to barter because I have to rebuild. I have to rebuild my clientele. I'm going in with nobody pretty much, because the people that I was training at my house, they're paying a cheaper price. It was at home. It wasn't legit, super professional like that. So the price didn't follow that, of course. But now that I'm going to a gym, it's more legit. It's more professional. All the equipment is there. Much more reliable. Don't have to worry about weather, and I have to pay a fee to train there, of course. My prices went up, so not all the clients were able to continue, and that's why I'm super grateful for the time that I did have with them. I'm super grateful for the seasons that we did have together, like from the bottom of my heart. If you're watching this and you train with me in the backyard, man, you know the good times we had, and the work we put in does not go unnoticed. What you have put in me, the trust, the communication, the time, the energy, I really appreciate it, and I love you. I really do. Thank you. But yeah, so now everybody can continue, and so I was gonna barter. And this is what I said. I said, hey, what I noticed on the gym's end in their Instagram and social media, they don't have a presence. There's no XFIT presence in social media land and on the internet. And I said, man, I can really provide value on this end. If I said, Joe, if I can come in a few times a week, record, make some content for the gym, would you be willing to help me get some free hours for training? Not all, but just a few, He said no. He wasn't up for it, and that's fine. Like, it's his business, it's his place. Totally cool. I felt that's totally an opportunity because I'm good at social media. I'm good at marketing. I'm good at making videos. I'm very consistent. If you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, LinkedIn, you see that I'm on that. There's videos there every day. Fitness philosophy every day. Fitness tips every day. Fun stuff, entertainment stuff, every day. And I was like, man, I can really provide that. And he said no. And here's the lesson. Like, I've always learned that you can't sell people on things. Like, don't convince. So I didn't spend time convincing. Like, man, like, I think you really should. And he said he has a social media person, and I was like, I mean, who is your social media person? Because like, I don't see the work being put in like I would do it. But that's how it is. Like, I respect it. So we move on. we set up what did we do? We set up a time to check out the classes. So I checked out a class in Pinole. I checked out a class in El Cerrito. Then the next time I came back into the gym, I was teaching a class in Pinole and teaching a class in El Cerrito. And I've been doing this for a long time. I've been training in the gym, working with adults, been around adults in the fitness world since I was 8 years old. So I got a lot of experience. I know how to adapt. I know how to create programs. I know how to train. I gotta do a podcast on how to create an 8-week group class program that I do for myself. That's very simple, easy to follow, and keeps me organized and keeps a very structured, lean session. But yeah, so I came in, killed it, gave a great class in Pinole, gave a great class in El Cerrito. I'm on board. I started getting a few clients in there, get going right away. Making content. Whether it was one, I think I had 2 people doing personal training at that time or something like that when I was getting started back in the gym. I have about 8 right now. But yeah, I said I'm gonna, this one person, we're gonna make a lot of videos and post it. I'm gonna post it. And now, if you look on social media, you look on the internet, the XFIT presence is going through my content. If you look up XFIT, you're gonna see XFIT Pinole. You're gonna see my YouTube channel. You're gonna see my social media, and that makes me happy that I'm bringing awareness to the gym, to the programs, to the boot camps in some kind of way. I don't know in every way, maybe none, but it's cool that presence is there, that I'm through marketing myself and branding myself. And trainers, if any trainers watching this, I highly recommend you take the responsibility, you take the lead and initiative to really get on your content game. Market yourself, brand yourself, because nobody's going to do it for you. And it will lead to opportunities. It will lead to conversations. It will lead to awareness, because it's done it for me. So make content. And I'll stop here. I'll stop here for not the episode, but I'll stop here on this topic about making content. So the first, I posted this too on Instagram. I have this on my LinkedIn. I need to put this on an article on my website. But here's what you do as a trainer in a new gym. And the people, these people are incredible. People at XFIT, the members there, whole bunch of ladies. There's guys there, but they're all awesome, sweet, hardworking people, friendly. And the community there it's awesome. So good job to Joe. Good job to everybody that's there, that I've got to train already, that I got to shake hands with, that I got to chat with, that I connected with. You guys are a big part of my journey. You're a big part of what I do every day. And I love the feedback that I've been receiving. I love, the community that you guys have. There's a sisterhood in there with people. There's a great friendship vibe in there, and that's beautiful. Everybody comes in and they put in work. I can go in there, I can be myself, which is very important to me. And everybody's doing their thing. So good job to everybody, from Joe to his wife Victoria, and all the members. Honestly, good job. But let me say this. So with the content, when you're starting a gym, when you're going to a new gym, this is what I recommend, right? You're new. How do you build trust? How do you build awareness to who you are? How do you get people to know, like, and trust you? One way is doing that, basic, old school. Shake hands, say hello, get to know people's names, When you're in class, say their names. Before class, talk to people. After class, talk to people. Between classes, talk to people. When you're stopping in to work out, talk to people. What do you do? Oh, you have kids, they play sports, track, what? That's awesome. Oh, you do this for your profession? That's cool. Oh, you've been working from home? You're gonna start back in the office next week? Awesome. You're going on vacation? Cool. Oh, you were doing this workout before? Oh, you like these kind of workouts? Just talk, conversate. Oh, you grew up here, you went to this high school. Get to know people. Become friends. That's how you get to know. That's how you get people to know, like, and trust you. Build that trust. Build that bridge. You know. And another way you're gonna do that is get people to be around you 24/7 without a physical connection, but the internet, right? People can be around you. They can learn from you. They can hear you. They can learn from you. They can get your expertise. They can get your presence without doing it physically because of content. And so all the members who are at XFIT who follow me and who don't follow me, I mean, who aren't at XFIT, people see me all the time online. So they see my workout videos and they get to learn from me. They get to learn about my training that I do and why you should pay attention to how you work out 6 days a week, or how do you plan your 4-day workout week, or what are 3 good butt building exercises, or how do you have a healthy mindset on your fitness journey? How do you not be so attached to the scale? How do you have not anxiety with your weight loss? All this stuff I'm posting, right? And that's building trust. That's getting people to know, like, and trust me because I'm bringing value to them. I'm answering questions. I'm answering things that they have on their mind. Common questions they have about fitness, common questions that they have about weight loss, just philosophy of being a trainer. I'm putting all that into a post, into a YouTube video. And if you're a trainer, you're starting at a new gym, do that because it's going to cover a lot of ground. People can, like, a podcast. I mean, on my podcast, I didn't even mention my podcast. In a podcast, everybody should have a podcast because a podcast is successful if you can pass it to another person. That's what makes a successful podcast. It doesn't matter if there's 1,000 people or there's 2,000 people or if you got these sponsors and all these different things. What makes your podcast successful is if you can have it in your back pocket. You can use it as a tool to pass along to another person. What makes it successful is that when you're sleeping, somebody that you're trying to reach and connect with can just click a link on an episode of you talking about protein tips, and they can listen to it while you're sleeping at home, and they're driving to the grocery store, or they're walking their dog, or they're going to work, or they're coming home from work. Like, that right there is value in branding yourself and expanding yourself beyond what you can do person to person, physical, in the same room. Like, the internet is amazing of how you can reach and connect with people locally and internationally. So that's what I recommend. If you're a new trainer, that's what I did. When I got in the gym, my first thing was like, hey, all right, meet the owner, let him get to know who I am. Owner's cool. All right. Got into the gym. People are cool. That checks the box for me. And right away, content. Like, when I meet people in the gym, I'm always like, hey, do you have an Instagram? Hey, do you have a Facebook? Let's connect. Just so we could be networking all the time. Just so they can always be in my presence. I could always be there for them for a question that they have about fitness. They can get this information. They can get the knowledge of who I am and build trust. And has that happened? Yes, it has happened. It has led to conversations about personal training, but you can't have the expectation of just getting clients. You have to do it because you want to provide value, because you want to talk about your journey, because you want to document who you are as a person, who you are as a professional trainer. So do it for that. Do it for those reasons. And everything else will follow. So yes, my content has led to business. It has led to people knowing about me. It has created a buzz in the gym. And I'm humble for that. I'm super, super humble for that. Like, I work hard to have my name buzz in the gym. I work hard. I've been doing this for years and have put in the time and the work and the tweaks and the adjustments and the reading and the research and the trying and the execution, the failing, to be able to step into any gym at any time and just kill it and be good. And for people to recognize that and pick that up right away. Like, I put in the work, I put in the hours. It's not by accident. It's all intentional. And from a competitive standpoint, like, you guys know I'm competitive. Competition is very healthy. Everything I've always done, my parents, my karate instructors, my brother, we're always like, everything we do, we got to earn it. We earn it. And that's the same way as a trainer in a new gym. Like, anything that happens, I'm going to earn it. I'm going to earn people's trust. I'm going to earn my name buzzing in the gym. I'm going to earn these sessions. And so from a competition standpoint, when I walk into a gym, you better believe I want my presence to be known. I want to leave a mark. I want people to not just have a great workout, but I want them to be impacted emotionally. Fitness to me is not just about the muscle burn. It's not just about, man, that workout felt so good. My butt was burning. My arms feel good. I had a great cardio little segment. It's not just about that. It's about the experience. It's about wanting your clients, your people, to come back for more workout and more emotional impact. So the emotional intelligence side of being a trainer and doing all that, I put in the work to be a good communicator. I've been putting in the work. So again, I'm trying to get to it. From a competitive standpoint, yes, I try to be the best trainer in any gym that I walk in. And I hope other trainers do the same thing. Like, I'm totally cool with that. If we're both trying to outdo each other, we're just going to be really good trainers. We're going to be dope. And that raises the bar for everybody. Now, I don't do it from a jealousy standpoint. I don't do it from, hey, I want to see you lose standpoint, or hey, I want to embarrass you standpoint. Nope. I do it from, I'm going to do me. I'm going to be my best. I'm really in competition with myself, which then thus builds my skill and talent, and the display of that will show no matter what on the gym floor. And we can all win anyway. Like, in fitness and the exercise world, in the gym world, everyone can win if you're good. So I don't mind. If somebody wants to be better than me in the gym floor, cool. I don't mind, because we can all win. And I'm just going to get good, right? Like, if you're good, you're better than me, then I need to go be better. I need to go adjust. I need to go do my thing. And so when I walk into any gym, whether it's XFIT, whether it's another gym, yeah, I'm trying to be the best. It's like what Eminem and Lil Wayne get on the track, and Drake. I mean, you guys know I'm a Lil Wayne fan. I probably reference him a lot. But he's like, look, when me and Drake get on a track, I'm trying to take Drake's head off. You better believe it. And guess what Drake is trying to do? He's trying to do the same exact thing. And you know what happens at the end of that song? Man, we got a beautiful song in because of trying to outdo each other. And so he said the same thing with Eminem. He's like, look, Eminem is a dog. He is a beast on the mic. And he's like, when Eminem invited me to be on, some songs, he's like, look, Eminem, because he's like, yeah, I heard songs and people get on there, Eminem just outshines them. He's like, you ain't about to just you ain't about to do that to me. Like, either I'm gonna go outdo you, or we're gonna be level to level. And that's the same way I am as a trainer. Like, nobody is gonna outdo me. Nobody is that's my attitude, that's my approach, because I want to give the best to the clients. I want the clients to have the best experience. I want them to have the greatest workout, and I want my reputation to be amazing, right? I want their experience to be so memorable. And yeah, so when any new trainers, like, you go into a new gym, go in there, shake hands, meet people, do it physically, and do it through your content. Do it through making content, and be the best trainer. Be the best trainer that you can. And thus, people around you, the trainers around you, will grow from that, or they'll shy from it. They'll get jealous from it. It will show over time. But that's been, I've been going for 26 minutes. That's been my experience so far. It feels good to be back in the gym. This gym is loaded with equipment. It's for like the last, when I was doing personal training for like what, 5 years, 5, 6, no, what am I, 30? I gotta talk to y'all about my Miami birthday too. That's gonna be an episode for sure. My 30th. When what was I just saying? Oh, when I was training, I started doing personal training at 24 years old, not 24-hour fitness. No. But so it's been like 6 years, and I've been working at the dojo, my karate school, doing martial arts. Love that place. They are my family. But I'm getting deeper into personal training. That's not the facility for it. They have a different vision for what they're doing for jiu-jitsu, martial arts. Totally get it. So when the pandemic hit, I started going this way. They started going that way, and this opportunity came up, and that's why I'm at XFIT. So at the karate school, I mean, it was the same. It was like being in the backyard. This is why it's like, it doesn't matter where I'm at, in the backyard, at the karate school, in a nice facility with all the equipment. I'm gonna do my thing, and I don't need a lot. I don't, I need the basics. I need the barbell. I need dumbbells, kettlebell. Over here at XFIT, I mean, they got it all. Like everything you really need. But I don't even use the leg machine. I don't use like the back machine stuff. Like, it's not necessary for me and my training. I'm very lean. Cable machines I love. They're very versatile. I love how you can do core workouts, upper body workouts, leg workouts. Really isolate the glutes with those, with kickbacks and different hip abductor exercises. The kettlebells go up to like 60 pounds. I love that. Getting different farmer carries, different strength training exercises with squats and overhead presses, and we have a squat rack, enough plates to go as heavy as you need. Dumbbells are loaded. Yesterday I was like deadlifting 80-pound dumbbells. I ain't never used 80-pound dumbbells, and that was like dope. Legs feeling good, feeling like I really put in a good workout. Did some barbell squats, but I did those yesterday. Did some 50-pound single arm chest presses. That was cool. Like, it's loaded. It's a great gym, and I know, like, this is a part of me growing as a trainer, me growing as a person. I'm truly grateful for the opportunity that I was given to be able to train there. And yes, I still do want to have my own gym called Roundhouse, like you mean, a group kickboxing gym. It's still in my vision, still in my heart, still tugs at me, and I'm still working towards that. And that's going to flow into how it's going to flow. I think this is just this moment in time right now, coming out of like the whole COVID thing in the fitness industry and how shaky it was. California, man, being, with how tight they were with the rules and the mask and all the different mandates and all that stuff. Like, a lot of change, a lot of flip-flopping, a lot of different waves and roads, and potholes and all this crazy stuff is going on. So, now we're going to a different stride, and there's a lot of sunlight. I would say that. There's a lot of sunlight. So, thank you for everybody. Auntie Michelle, thank you for connecting me to XFIT. Thank you for everybody who's been training with me, supporting me. If you haven't said anything, but you silently do it, I appreciate it. Thank you to the big man above. Couldn't do it without you. God, thank you so much. Like I'm very appreciative of this all. And yeah, so another episode will be coming soon on the podcast. I'm gonna wrap this up. I am hungry. I really haven't really. I ate a little bit of breakfast, but yeah. If you guys have any questions, you want to holler at me, you know where to reach me. Instagram at JasonWTTW. Join my text community 510-288-2750. And have a great day. Bye.